Hello everyone, welcome to MSFT webcast. In this video, we are going to see the steps on how to create and configure BitLocker recovery key reader role in Azure Active Directory. We will create a custom role to read BitLocker recovery keys for the all managed devices. With this custom role, we want to ensure that only an authorized person can unlock our Windows devices and restore access to our encrypted data. By default, global admins, engine service administrators, security administrators, security readers, and help desk admins can view BitLocker recovery keys for a device in Intune. Also, device owner can view the BitLocker recovery key from My Account portal. Microsoft also added support to hide recovery keys from end users. This helps improve the device's security posture and prevents attackers from getting BitLocker encryption keys from Windows devices. In the last video, we have seen the steps on how to block users from viewing their BitLocker recovery keys in My Account portal using Microsoft Graph. We can create a custom BitLocker recovery key reader role with required permissions. After creating a custom role, we can assign it to any users that need those permissions. To create, edit, or assign roles, our account must have global administrator or privileged role administrator permissions in Azure Active Directory. First of all, sign into the Azure AD Admin Center as a global administrator. We can access Azure AD Admin Center using the URL https://aad.portal.azure.com. On Homepage, click on Azure Active Directory. Under Manage, click on Roles and Administrators. In the Roles and Administrators, click on the new custom role. On the Basics page, enter a name and description for the new custom role. We have given name MSF BitLocker Recovery Key Reader. Click on Next. On the Permissions page, choose the permissions you want to use with this role. To add BitLocker keys read permission, search with keyword BitLocker. We will select both permissions. Click on Next. On Review plus Create, review assign permissions. Click on Create and wait for the confirmation message. We can see the confirmation message, successfully created custom role. So we can confirm that role has been created successfully. Before we assign BitLocker recovery key reader role to our user, we want to check, can user read the BitLocker recovery key? That's open New in Private window. Type URL aad.portal.azure.com and press Enter key to access Azure AD Admin Center. Enter the username user2@msfsurat.v2.onmicrosoft.com. Click on Next. Enter user password and click on Sign In. Click on Yes. Click on Azure Active Directory. Under Manage, click on Devices. Click on All Devices. Click on Lab Winton-D01 as we have BitLocker enabled on that device. At this moment, under Manage, we can see only Properties, Roles and Administrators, and Administrative Units option. We can confirm that currently Test User 2 doesn't have access to BitLocker recovery key of this device. If user has permission to read the BitLocker recovery key, then here we can see the option named BitLocker keys. We will again check this after assigning the custom role permission. Now I'm going to sign out as a test user 2. And let me close the web page as well. In the next step, we will assign BitLocker Recovery Key Reader role to Azure AD group. Click on Azure Active Directory. Under Manage, click on Groups. Click on New Group. While creating the group, keep in mind that the membership type for role assignable groups must be assigned and can't be an Azure AD dynamic group. Enter a name and description for this security group. We have given name MSApp BitLocker Key Reader. Set Azure AD roles can be assigned to this group to yes. Next, add members to the group. Click on No Members Selected link. Search for user Test User 2. From the list, select Test User 2. Click on Select. Click on No Roles Selected link. And from the list, select the custom role which we have created earlier. In our case, role name is MSApp BitLocker Recovery Key Reader. Select the custom role. Click on Select. And finally, click on Create to create the group. Click on Yes and wait for the confirmation message. Successfully created group named MSApp BitLocker Key Readers. Click on Refresh to see the updated group list. Okay. So now we have assigned the BitLocker Recovery Key Reader role to our group named MSApp BitLocker Key Reader. All the members of this group will have the permission to read BitLocker recovery keys of all the devices in our Azure Active Directory tenant. So let's test that. Again, open new private window. Type URL aad.portal.azure.com and press Enter key to access Azure AD Admin Center. Enter the username user2@msfsuratv2.onmicrosoft.com. Click on Next. Enter user password and click on Sign In. Click on Yes. Remember, Test User 2 is member of the MSApp BitLocker Key Reader group. Click on Azure Active Directory. Under Manage, click on Devices. Click on All Devices. And again, click on Lab Win10-D01 as we have enabled BitLocker on that device. And this time, under Manage, we have the option named BitLocker Keys. Remember, user can only see BitLocker key options if user has required permissions assigned to him. Otherwise, the option won't be visible here. Click on BitLocker Keys. Click on Show Recovery Key. And from here, our Test User 2 can see the BitLocker recovery key of a Windows 10 device named LabWin10-D01. This means the custom role is successfully assigned to our Test User 2 and it is also working as expected in our test environment. In this video, we have used Azure Active Directory Admin Center to access the BitLocker recovery keys for Windows device. To access the recovery key in Intune portal, an administrator must be granted help desk administrator permissions to the user. Otherwise, the user won't be able to see BitLocker recovery keys using Intune portal. That's all for this video on how to create and configure BitLocker recovery key reader custom role in Azure Active Directory. Thank you all for watching this video. Have a nice day.